Hey YouTube, this is Eddie's Tech Talk. We're going to take a look at the Kia Stinger. Last year I was able to see this car from far away, but this year we can get in it, get up close and personal with it, see what it's like, and see what Kia's first real entry into a performance and upper echelon segment, what it's really going to get you. Because when you think of Kia, when you think of that Kia brand, you think of the Kia Soul, maybe you think of these lower end cars, which might be nice for the price, but they operate at that lower end of the new car spectrum. And here we have the Kia Stinger, starts at about $32,000. This model as configured here is about $55,000, so you can see there's a lot of wiggle room in there with the price. It's supposed to get you BMW-esque features, BMW-esque performance, without that high BMW, I suppose, tax, BMW price tag just because you have a BMW. So let's see what we got here in the Kia Stinger, see if it's worthy of breaking into that upper echelon of vehicles. Now, I chose this car specifically because I love the paint job, love the interior, great vehicle. I really like the accenting of the lights here in the front, and I really do like these accents on the hood here as well. It does kind of go to show you, okay, sure, it might look like a normal car, but there's something going on here under the hood. There's something really special about this vehicle compared to your normal run-of-the-mill Kias. I do like the aggressive styling on the front end as well. And we can kind of take a walk around the exterior of the vehicle. So something to notice here is just the aggressive body lines, aggressive styling around the vehicle, and then the two-toned front top of the car here as well. So a lot of different things going on in terms of the body styling with the Stinger. We can go around to the back here. I do like the lighting and how that kind of continues up through, and we can take a look at the cargo space with this particular vehicle, and it looks like a really typical sedan to me. So again, you're getting that performance, you're getting all of that, but you're kind of getting a sedan-esque trunk space level here. So it is pretty deep into the car, but not that deep in terms of going down into the car. So that's a look at that. We'll close that up. And let's take a look inside to see what the Stinger looks like from a driving position. Okay, so when you get into the Kia Stinger, especially the $55,000 Kia Stinger, right? This is definitely not the base interior of the vehicle. I really like the red trim and the red accents throughout the vehicle. This is all leather, of course, which you're not going to get on the base model. But this seat in this upper level version, I don't have the lower level version to compare to, is really nice, really premium, and I really enjoy how it feels. The steering wheel is a flat bottom steering wheel, which you'll typically see on performance-based vehicles, which is a really nice touch from Kia, I would say. There's some paddle shifters here, so you can shift quote-unquote set like semi-manually if you put it into a sport mode. It is a little odd though that the gearbox here, you have to shift it. It's kind of like a lever as opposed to your typical shifter. I would have thought in a vehicle that is more performance-based would have that typical shifter, but we don't have that here. I do like how the infotainment system in this vehicle and all the controls, they're angled a little bit towards the driver, which I really like. So as the driver, you can access the hazards, you can access, seek, track, all of those things. They're all kind of geared a little bit towards you as opposed to being straight on or being angled up, which is nice. So as I'm driving here, sitting in this driving position, as I move to adjust to my regular driving position, I can look straight ahead and glance at the screen quickly because it's angled at me and it's easy to see. So I really do like that. In terms of the instrument panel here, I don't know if I like these vents just taking up so much of the real estate. I feel like maybe they could have embedded vents into the side here and maybe not had these big vents. I don't know why. When I look over here, that's the focal point, not the screen, not the climate controls, not those kinds of things, but the vents. So I don't know how I feel about that. You guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. But in the instrument cluster here, I like that configuration quite a bit. We've got an analog speedometer, analog tachometer, and then in the middle, there's a screen there to display other information about the vehicle, which isn't as big as this screen, but I feel like it's kind of close. I feel like the screen really could have been bigger. What's nice about the bottom part of the instrument cluster as we kind of move over is that this is actually wireless charging enabled, so if you have a wireless charging phone, you can just pop it in there. I'm sure that's an option and not standard as well. But in any case, The driving position is really nice. I feel in control of the vehicle. I feel like I'm driving a performance vehicle. There's kind of that long hood look out in front of me, and it seems like a pretty nice vehicle from a seating position. The seats are a little bit bolstered, so I do feel a little locked into position, which I like and I prefer, and it's something you're going to get with a vehicle like the Kia Stinger. So let's go back to the rear of the vehicle and see what the legroom is like. So the legroom in the back is pretty generous, actually. Again, this is in my normal driving position. I'm 5'9", and it's pretty good. I mean, I can't complain. The seats, again, on this premium model, again, this is obviously a very upgraded model, are really nice. But in any case, the room you're going to get in the back is the same in any version of the Kia Stinger. So the legroom's pretty good. You can see that my knees definitely aren't hitting here. The only problem is my feet are actually a little bit underneath the seat. So that's a little odd. My feet are a little underneath the seat. They're a little locked into position there. So while it might look like I have plenty of room with the leg room up here, my feet, there's actually not a lot of room down there, which is a little bit strange to me. But the seating is still pretty good. I'd be comfortable back here for an extended period of time.